Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Corey, and welcome to this back. So, um, I've noticed in the past couple of weeks, Dust 2 is one of the most played maps, or one of the, I think it's like 50% of all ranks play it, so it's a very popular map. I don't know why, probably just because it's easy and, well, it's fun to play, so I thought why not show you some little tips and tricks you can do on it. So, the first one is right here at T-spawn. A lot of people would sit about here. They try and get a pick. Like, pick, what it means is trying to get someone across the map, or trying to pick someone off to kill them. Maybe I'll lit them. So if someone would sit here because they can see a bit more sort of CT and get a decent cover, I wouldn't. What I normally tend to do is sit about here. Because if you notice, you get a huge range of a gap here. You get a bigger gap here compared to here. See? And then all you gotta do is just aim about here. When they jump, shoot them. It is practice, but it's worth it. And if you can, get your time, like I don't know how you call it, I don't know what you say, the reflex time. If you can get that really good, I mean, then you'd be sorted. But this is where I normally get most of my picks compared to here. So, alright, so on to our second thing now. If you're on T side and you spawn, I think you can spawn here or around this point. What you can do from here is, if you run with your knife and you make it all the way over here, you can, in fact, get just down and get scoped in, and then pick one or two off. Maybe you will be able to play against Nova 3-4s and some higher ranks. And it generally works every time. So all you gotta do is just run and get scoped in. But that's only if you do spawn about here. Alright, so another good thing is what I normally use, or my friends or team or whatever, what they normally use is you can get a spawn. You can get a spawn here. And what you want to do is, if you've got the open, instead of peeking there, what you can do is, when you spawn, you get out your knife and just instantly run. Maybe do some B-hop, I don't know how you want to do this. Just as soon as you want to get all the way over here, and you can generally get scoped in, and by the time, literally, you'll have 2 or 3 seconds to do this. You get scoped in and boom, one would run by. So that's where people would normally sit around this spot, and then you should be able to pick them off. And then from here, all you have to do is jump into pit at the back. They won't be able to see you, and then what some people do is they'll throw a smoke off maybe there, or just throw it, and then they'll run. Or I like to just go up here and then just stand on here, and you get a perfect pick up at here. You can't see them before jumping, but you can get a perfect shot up on here. But they can obviously see you even when you're not stood here, so you want to be careful. Which it's it's a really good spot to go in, because it's easy to do, and no one can do it, and it's really effective. So you just gotta throw out smoke and just get up on here. You can, depends how you throw it, like that one was a bit off, but you can normally just peek up, and then this one's there, just get on here, quickly zoom in, take the shot, and then they're dead. So it is a really good spot to practice, and if you wanna get them kills, get them MVPs, I'd recommend doing that spot. Alright, so one of the most important smokes I would use when rushing A long is, this is what I would do, is you'd throw it around, I don't know, I think it's about here, stuff like just about here, around, make sure it has to be on this panel there, but it has to be somewhere in between one of them, the little bit of metals there, and what it's going to do is going to bounce off there, and it's going to land about here. And what's that's going to do, it's going to give you a huge advantage of one of your teammates surviving and getting to the A site. What it's going to do is it's going to block off this area, obviously, and then that will mean that someone that's going to be AWPing down over here won't be able to see you. I'll show you now, watch. So, what you want to do is you want to stand just about here, get a nice little decent run up, throw that there, and then you can run. So that's going to land there, and what that's going to do is that's going to give them a huge advantage. You can be spotting there, but they're going to be aiming in and they'll be like, where is he? And then you can run, and then, stuff like that. Or you could just get a second smoke, and throw it here. You could just get a second one and just go somewhere about here, and like that. And that's just going to go like that. And then still a bit of a gap, but it's easy to run past this. You won't be getting that much picked off. And you'll be getting onto the site, planting, and boom. And when you're on the site, when you planted the bomb, which the bomb's there, when you've planted the bomb, what I like to do, or one of my teammates does, is he'd stand, I think it's here, and then you'd aim just at the top of that there, go up a bit, go up to about, just up, I don't know how big it is, but just up a bit, up to this balcony bit here, I guess. I'm going to throw it, stand up, and then that's going to block off all of this, but then you're going to have enough space to see if anyone's going to peek there, so it's great, because you'll know, because if it was all blocked off, then you won't know if anyone's going to come and flank you, so you got to have that little bit of a gap, and you can just get them off one by one, obviously, and then just wait, and then, you know how it goes, just get them, basically. Great smoke, and, like, if you play with, if you're like, I don't know, Silver Elite, let's go for Silver Elite, most of the Silver Elites, hopefully, do buy your armour and your smoke, stuff like that. So if they do get hit, it's not going to kill them, because by the time they jump through this wall can, pretty sure, will be shot through just on the corner there. Yeah, it can be shot through just there, so if they do get hit, it's not going to kill them. So you'd smoke this area off, and then you'd run up here real fast, get one of your teammates to plant, you get the smoke, just like that, get the smoke, and that's just going to land about in the middle between over there. You just got to crouch and just wait for them, rack them off. And it's going to be a win-win situation. You're going to win the round, get your ranks up. Alright, so how would you rush A long without any smokes? Now, with one flashbang, you can pretty much cancel everyone's sight and obviously hearing with a flashbang rings. So what you can do is, it takes a bit of practice. Well, it doesn't really, you've got to have it at the right angle, really. This little hump here, like what you're going to do, you're going to get people camping here, wait for you to come out and get in your wall, you're going to have someone camping behind the box, and you're going to have someone camping at Goose. Oh, sorry about, I'm not used to no clip. You're going to have someone camping here, maybe here with the AWP, and then maybe one on site. This is what I like to stand. I like to stand here so I can get people here, and here my teammate goes down there, and then maybe you get people pushing back to here, wait until they rush, and if you're really good, you get them pushing back all the way over here. So what you're going to do is this. If you don't have a smoke bomb, just ignore that I have a smoke bomb. You want to get, if you have a flash, what you want to do is perfectly align it so it bounces off that, and that's going to explode around here. And what that's going to do, that's going to block off this guy here a bit. Then what you got to do is just run in quickly, get the kill. It's going to block off anybody that's here. It's going to block off anyone's here, 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 and in behind these two barrels here. All you got to worry about is you then got to worry about this bit here. So what you can do is just a quick simple grenade is just run, flash that off there, and then that's what that's going to do here. Is that's going to block off people here and pushing far deep into CT spawn. So all you have to do is just run by them. I don't really focus on getting the kills at CT spawn. I'd rather just get in, get the bomb planted, and then go for the kills. But people have the preferences. That's what I would do. So that's pretty much a long covered. I'll go from other angles in a second. Another plan that our teammates or our team people would do is, if we wanted to, and we wanted to just play full aggressive and, you know, just get the A site and get that all under control, because that's where the enemy team's weak point is. What I would do is, me and one more person, like, I don't know, a friend would come here. All you need is, you would need a flashbang and a smoke and maybe a grenade. Yeah, take a grenade. Flashbang you don't really need, actually. Your teammate would more need the flashbang. So what I would do is, I would wait. I would just wait until they get over to A and make sure they've took the this bit of A long. I don't know what you call it, the devil door things, double doors. Make sure they've took this bit, make sure they've got this bit all under control. And then what I'd do from here is I'd tell my mate to sit here and wait, cover me. And what I'd do is I'd try and get smoke, which you get these little bits of rock here. I'd just land myself up about here, make sure you're about there where this corner of the wall is in line with that corner of the wall, so you can't get picked off from Goose. And all you got to do is just aim about halfway between the second set of windows, I mean, that's going to do, that's going to bounce off there. And that's going to prevent anyone on there trying to get you unless they're there, which is going to be full in the open for your enemy to kill. And by the time you get over here, you can just spray them down. And maybe that you've already got a teammate over there getting them. But before I do any of that, I'd make sure I get the call from my team that they've done the flash, bounce off there, and it's hit about in the wall area over here. And then, by the time you get over here, the enemy team are going to be signaling to the other team. They're going to be talking and be like, right, they're right here, come to A now, one goes short, and I don't know, maybe it goes 3A to B. So one goes short and one goes CT, let's say, or maybe long. Doesn't really matter about that, to be honest. What I'd like to do is the other teammate. A lot of people see. I normally go through connect if I was at B through here, then going through here, because a lot of times I found someone always sat here just waiting to pick me off, or waiting to pick someone off through or going through CT. So what I do, I just tell my teammate just to do a simple flash like that, and just into there. Well, as soon as he hits foot, that's going to go there. And all you got to worry about, you can even time it so it bounces off here and it hits there. It's going to land about here, or maybe it can go inside. And all you got to worry about is just getting the guy behind here, normally like that, or just backwards peeking or getting ready to kill you. And then that's all you got to worry about. All you got to do after that is just get to a site and plant, which is easy. And then how I would form, that's how I would get the team to go. I would get one guy here. If you have an AWP on the team, that's even better. What I'd do is I'd get one guy to go, another guy to go about here behind this little bit of car here, and I'd get him just to snipe just through CT, because that's when people go. They're normally, as soon as going through here, not everybody doesn't run up. Like, I don't really see that in professional games or games against silvers or high-end silvers or maybe novas. So what to do is they'd normally go straight through, sit here, get ready, peek around there, and that's when you just hit them off, because they have a good view on you. But if you're like that and you're ready, you can easily just hit them as soon as you get into here. It's really easy, and then they're gonna be like that. They're gonna check up, and then check there, make sure no one's there, and then when they check there, see how this wall is not in line with this wall here. Notice that. So what you can do is, as soon as he peeks this bit, you've instantly got vision of him getting there. But people just normally go like that, and they can tank you. So that's why I'd have another guy in Goose. There's 3 out of your 5. So one there, and one here. Always just checking around. And the last, well, there's another guy. I would just have him over sat here, so you can see CT. Just over around this area, or maybe if you want to go really daring, you can put him here. The reason I say daring is because that is where a lot of the action is going to be. But then again, your AWP caller can just call him and call the enemy out when he comes. And then the last guy, I'd obviously have him sat down here, always guarding your short. Make sure your 3 points are always clear. Your 3 points are obviously your long, CT, and short. That's the probably the main point of, or the main way you're gonna get defeat, because whereas B only has 2 entrance points, A has 3. But if you do this, what I'm saying, it's really easy just to maintain, and you'll easily win. And another little thing is where to plant the bomb. It comes across quite a lot. A lot of people plant up here, which I love this spot being up here, but it can be a bit fussy sometimes to get it in. Because I know sometimes it doesn't always go in. Well, you didn't anyway last time I checked. Another place is on top of the barrel here. Or, what I like to do is I plant it here, right in the corner here, and then I'd normally have the AWP, so I'd run all the way over here, get into pit, and just wait. Because normally the enemy team doesn't call out where the bomb has been planted, so you're going to get someone rushing thingy. You just got to wait. A lot of people peek up, try and kill him then, and then they get spotted, so I just wait until if he jumps in, always have the pistol out ready, and if not, get back the AWP and just snipe him in the back. Or the guy over there can do it, so it's really, really good positioning where that is really. So yeah, let's go check B side. Let's go I'll help you on B side now, since I think A, well, just the actual A is being covered now, which is took a bit of time, but let's go do B. You can't have a full map without B. Let's go. Alright, so you all get a perfect spawn. Why that I mean is, obviously the spawn points really are just random, so you can all spawn in this section here. Or somewhere around here anyway, which is basically a B spawn, which is perfect. This is when I'd normally, or maybe if two people spawn around here, and then that's when I would go. So what I would do is I'd tell the team would go in B, and then we'd jump onto this barrel here. You can just go around, but as soon as we get into line with here, or maybe here, then we all start crouching. The reason we do this is because you can hear. Let me show you now. You'd probably always get someone sat here, which is giving you a full advantage, because it's not this bit here. It's basically indented into tunnels. So you gotta stay careful with that. So what we'd do is we would so by here it'd probably be like 1 minute 50 left. It'd only take 10 seconds less than that to get here. So by the time we get here, we always get one person going first. That would be the person with the AK or the AWP, one of them two. And then we wouldn't push. We'd just wait. We'd defend. We'd get one person up here, crouch, just waiting for someone to peek the head there. A lot of people go up here, but I would not recommend that because they have the first. You think you have the first view, but if you do this, watch. If you're like that, and you go like that, they have a really easy shot to get on you. Then again, though, they have an easy shot. You have an easy shot to get on them. So we just don't like being up there. We always want the upper hand. Or if it's 50-50, we still want the upper hand. So we'll get one guy stood about here, wait for them, because as soon as they get to about around this point here, you're gonna have a huge advantage, because you're like that, and they can barely see you if you're there like that. And the first thing they're gonna do is try and get you, and then they're like that, swing into you. Time now you can just pop them in the head, one shot kill, easy with the AK. So the time it gets to 1 minute 30 seconds, then what we'd do is you throw a simple smoke. You just run, throw it off the side of there. You'd run in, and that's gonna smoke off this guy here, which is good because you're gonna have barrels, which people with AWP sit behind there, and someone could crouch on top of here, so they can't really see you now unless they have to go out in the open. Then you can just kill them. And then what else we'd do is, when I get the smoke grenade, get a few of them, drop a few of them. So you're gonna have this problem over here. This is gonna be the hardest part for you. What I would generally do is I'd get a really good run up from here and just throw it up there. Get ready, going backwards, and that's gonna explode about here, blocking anybody that's set up here, blocking anybody that's window, door, site, up on there, a bit beyond there because you can peek. And what you're gonna do, what you want to do real fast is just simply throw smoke. Really? Alright, it went over the map. So what we're going to do is just throw a smoke at the back over there. Doesn't have to be a real fancy smoke just over there. Fuck, oh my god, no clip, why? And all you got to do is just run in backwards, you know, just get them. Maybe someone's here, and then that bit's all covered, so with just two people, no, in fact, not even two, yeah, two people actually, yeah, sorry. Two people you can pretty much smoke off and flash, and get the upper advantage on A site, or B site, sorry. You got pretty much the entire map covered. When you flash here, all you got to worry about is just one guy sat there. So you just, what I'd do anyway, I always have good practice to pre-fire when you get in there, just to well, just to make sure. And then what I mean by pre-fire is obviously it means what it means what it says. You run here, and just as soon as you get around here, just shooting. As soon as you get here, and you just go like that. Even if there's no one there, just shoot a few, just so you're alert, you know, and you're already shooting, so you've nearly killed them. That is what I would do anyway, and that is what a lot of people else do. So what would you do when you've smoked all this? You'd go around here, make sure no one's over there, kill someone here, make sure that this bit here and this bit is the most two annoyingest places to go. Because if you're trying to kill someone, if he's here, you're like that, and you peek out, he gets hit, you get hit, you're on low health, he's on low health, so it's a 50-50 chance of who's going to do this. It could tease you and go into window, or he could just think that you're going to tease him, or think that he's going to tease you, sorry, you're going to think that he's just going to stay back here and just rush, and he knows where you are, so he's going to get killed. So as soon as he gets into here, he knows where you're going to be. If you're in this area, you're going to either be here, you're going to retreat back to there, giving him time to go to site, get cover, etc. Call for friends, wait till the mates come. Easy. If you're over there, he has a huge advantage to run in. Like, if you're over there getting window, all he has to do is just get a huge advantage just to run in behind this thing. Either peek to left or right. So again, you have the low advantage there and just pop one in your head and you're dead. Same for there. So what I would do is, if I'm lit on this place, I'm not going to lie, there's barely anything you can do. But this little thing comes with a bit of practice here. You can, well, this bit doesn't. You got to be careful in this area. So if you think he's round here, what you want to do is just simply just throw it off the wall there. What that's going to do, that's going to explode about up here, flashing anybody here and over there. So that grenade is a really good grenade to learn. But again, it's going to be dangerous, so if you know he's... Say if you know he's at the back, all you got to do is just crouch. He can't see you, throw that over there. And then, that will explode there, maybe sat behind barrel. Or you could try that again. That was kind of my fault, sorry about that. All you got to do is just aim it. See, he can't see you here, you just want to aim up there. And then, he's going to be lit even more, maybe dead possibly with a grenade, because it can take off 60 health easily from that distance. And then, so people just rush straight in. What I would do at this point is, if I know teammates are already in here, I would wait and also just get to your mid. So you got mid secure like that. Since you've got the low amount of health, I would go on this bit here. I wouldn't stay on site, because if you're trying to defend, your guy with the most health is going to die instantly. Or if your guy with the most health dies, and then you're pretty much screwed defending on real low health, one shot and you're dead from a lot of guns. So that's what I would do anyway. And then there is this little spot here, but I don't know if I can do this, to be honest. You can just really run up there. Oh, it did work. So that goes like that. That will blind you. But, well, it will blind you if you look away, but that's not going to be expected, because the way it explodes is it explodes on top of here. So if you're on top of here, oh, okay, just fall through the wall. So what that's going to do, that's going to block off people looking through window, that's basically, that grenade's going to block off most of B site. All you got to worry about then is the guy that's going to be sat here, always in corner, just waiting for someone to run in, come back a bit, and you just got to kill him. That's the only position, I think, where you can't be seen. Yeah, looks about well. Obviously, apart from there and there, one behind there, but these are the main positions anyway I'm talking about. So that's the main point of that. That is T side trying to take over CT. So I think I've covered mainly everything on B site. So we'll go to mid and we'll show you how to do some good stuff on mid. See you in a little while. Alright, so I'd like to raise this next bit. Do you know where the mid is? Where you say if you're CT now, and you're going to, obviously you want to go B, and then the T's have got a huge advantage. This is where they can determine where they're going. Obviously, you go into they go into A or they go into B, because what you can do if you got the AWP, all you got to do from here is just aim in. You don't necessarily have to shoot. One can go by, two can go by. They call out, they'll go B, etc. So a way to prevent that is a really simple smoke. Everybody knows it, but a lot of people get it wrong and throw it at the wall here, try and be good and just bounce it off, and I throw up there, bounce off there, and maybe land here. Mainly all the fail, they'd mainly all hit it here, get only certain points smoked off. So you get a spawn point about here, and you'd see this little black line here. This one in the middle. What you want to do is aim about there. You can aim a bit backwards and a bit less, so you spawn about here, let's say, and you just aim it, and that black line there, and you just throw it. What you're going to do there is that's going to make sure they can't hit you, even if you stood here. And all you have to do is just wait, and maybe pick a couple off when they come short, if they are going to go short. Because if I see a lot, mainly everybody would always go for the smoke that goes straight in the middle, where you can't see them, they can't see you. That's not good, because if what they're going to do, they're going to think, oh, you've just done that, so you might as well just rush short them whilst it's smoked. So all you got to do is just go, no you ain't, and just wait, they'll come, get one, they get two, maybe push out after the 30 seconds, because nobody stays up there, they just stay up there to see how many people go by. To see a smoke, then they'll go. So you got to do is just fall back a little bit so you can see over there, and then just wait until they come out. Maybe have people pushed long, and then what that would do, that would create the enemy team to rotate, which what it means is just go to a different position. If they're going A long, they'll rotate to A short maybe, or B, I don't know, connector, I don't know, mid. So what you do is, what, two teammates, maybe, so maybe 3A, 2B, you be going B obviously, one stay on A side, two push A long, them two get about to A long, start pushing them back, kill a couple of them, they'll hopefully rotate. Make sure your teammates don't push. That's the worst thing you can do, because if you're T-sided and they're sitting with AKs, and let's say you've got the, let's say if you've got the M4, you can get one here. This is a big position. Get one on car there, wait for you to come out, or you can just probably get an AWP sat here, which it's not going to be able, you're not going to be able to kill him basically. So make sure your teammates never push. Drill that into their head if you have to. Not it's a figure of speech, just don't do it literally. But yeah, so you just sit here, wait for them to come, you know, pick them off one by one. One gets away, probably just sit behind that barrel, shoot them in the head, sorted. That's what I would do. But say if your teammates are pushed and they're not, and say if the teammates are pushed, let's start again. Teammates are pushed and they're doing everything as correct, but somehow you, as the AWPer, dies maybe from a lucky shot from an enemy team. What would you do? Well, what you'd do is, if you get a flash, this little window here, you want to aim just above the window to hit that window about, well, that's going to flash, that's going to hit the flash about in between these doors. So it's not going to flash you that much, you'll get a little bit, but what you're going to do, that's going to flash anybody that's rushing over there, it's going to flash anybody that's sniping, and it's going to flash anybody that's coming connected or standing there waiting for you to come out. Also, it'll flash a bit people there, you know. So all then you got to do is just, well, you can either be a badass, check there, make sure no one's there, get the kill there, check on corner, one there, pop him in the head, you know, stuff like that. There's many places. So yeah, there's a lot of places you can die from, but a lot of places you can get the kills. That's how I would do it anyway. I don't say, you know, this purpose of the video is not for you guys to do exactly what I do. It's just to show you guys how I play and make your game a lot more fun, a lot more interesting and stuff like that, you know. But see, another thing, this next thing I don't get. People try and throw grenades up there. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna explode there, doing little damage to anybody, even someone that's stood there. It's gonna do a little damage. Oh my god, I'm on 5 HP. Nice. It's gonna do a little damage. I wouldn't do that. I'd just throw it at the wall there. About here, what else can do? That's gonna bounce off here. It's gonna roll about here and just explode here. That guy's lit. All you gotta do is just go like that and just get him. It's sorted. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, it's my first video I've done. It's not really professional, but if you guys liked it anyway, let me know if you guys want a CT version of this on any other map, or another T version on any other map, maybe Nuke. I'll find some spots and I will share them with you. But yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. It did take me a lot of time, like I've just recorded the segments and then I'm going to put them all together in a minute. Oh, I don't know why I said that, because you'll be watching it when it's already put together. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this, because I'm trying to grow a CSGO community up, you know, just to, because I'd like to play with people and meet new people and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be good. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace. Peace. That was a weird outro. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.